Talk about the season as a whole so far. It's been the first year without winning the GSAC, but you guys are in a real comfortable, familiar spot going into nationals. Just talk about what you expect out of this year's go around.
Yeah, I mean we've been here before, and so we're excited to give an opportunity at it, and I think for us it's been a lot of lineups and injuries and things that we've been dealing with. So the girls have been pretty resilient with it. So we'll just keep plugging along. It's a cliche, but really take it one game at a time. That's about all we can do at the moment.
And I think this year more than any other, you guys really had to do that just from filling out a lineup perspective. Just talk about how just for what this team was able to do with not knowing who was going to be available from game to game.
Yeah.
Talk about how difficult that was for you as a coach, how difficult that was for your team to prepare and get through a full season that way.
Yeah, I think from a coaching perspective, I think it's been one of the more difficult years. I'm glad I got good coaches around, but we had multiple conversations of lineups and what to do, and this person's down, now we do this, and then someone gets back and someone else gets hurt. So it's that part has been really challenging this year. It's been difficult. So we'll just keep keep adjusting on the fly as we go. But it's the group is just, I think it's solid. They're excited to play and looking forward to the opportunity. So.
And what do you think needs to happen? What do you guys need to do well to get to that spot where you're going to have a chance at a national title? Get to that last Friday, Saturday there.
I think with certain players coming back and certain players going down in the last week, I think just finding some consistency with players playing together. It's going to be tough to do, but I think that's going to be the question mark is with certain other players in different spots, what's that going to look like, and just trying to find some cohesiveness there and some type of routine on the field. So I think that's the biggest thing we've got to adjust to. But that said, we've been doing it all year. So I mean, this isn't like at the end of the season all of a sudden we have injuries. It's from day one we had 5 starter type level players before we even started training camp, not ready to go. So it's just been something we've been used to all season.
Now, if you look at the stats for the team, you don't really have a standout offensive player. The scoring looks low, without anyone in double-digit goals, 27 goals on the year. But what really jumps out is 6 allowed. Who have been the stars of the defense?
I think both of our goalkeepers are. We'll start there. Both of them are really good. I mean, that's always a discussion of who's playing in the goal, but we're confident with either one of them. They each have their strengths and weaknesses, and so you kind of try to guess on the game what might happen. But we'll start there. Those two have been great, and Alexa's had a great career here, and this being her senior year, and Michelle's been great as well. So. But the back has been that's probably been one of the few spots we've changed quite a bit because of injuries. But Ross has been the one consistent piece back there all season for us, and she's done a great job for us. So Rachel's been great. Those two really have anchored it from last year, and the other spots have kind of been in and out. When Marky's been back there, she's done a great job. Nick's really done a great job probably the last 6 or 7 games back there for us, so giving us solid play back there. So Flanagan's played back there a little bit recently, so that starts. But I think it's the overall team defense stuff we stress every year. We think that's what for the most part gets us to where we're at, is just the overall team defense, and goals in the game of soccer are always tough to come by. So if you keep winning 1-0, then it's a good thing.
Yeah. What do you look forward to the most, I guess, about the national tournament experience, having been there so many times? What is it that when you start thinking about getting back there, spending some time, what's the thing you look forward to?
Doing it so many times, I think it's actually become more about the stuff off the field. It's just like the fun times that we have, and just create some good memories with your players and with each other. And so they, a lot of the off the field stuff seems to be what sticks. I think on the field we all want the same thing, and we all are unified in trying to get there. But I think it's just I had a meeting with captains last week, just saying, hey, let's just go have fun. Let's enjoy enjoy our time there, enjoy the moments that we're in, not get caught up in, we got a game in 24 hours. I think if you can just focus on what's in front of you, having some fun, and then when it's game time, get ready for it.
And talk about the conference. GSAC's sending 3 teams back there out of the remaining 16. Just talk about what it means to represent the GSAC at the national level.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, all the years I've been doing the national rankings, it's always conference calls or things. I always tell people, look, it's the strongest conference. You may think we only have 3 or 4 good teams, but we have 8 or 9 that I think could win a game at the national tournament. And we've got 3 going and 4 that were in it. So it's not a surprise, but I think it prepares us better for most. No one else is playing on a consistent level, the level of opponent that we are. I feel like every game you step into, there's a chance you could lose the game in the GSAC, especially on the road. But it just prepares you. I mean, you nothing that we're going to see at the national tournament that's going to surprise us or shock us. There's real good quality teams, but nothing that we haven't seen or been tested by.
And then I guess just reflect on the season to this point, what it's meant to you. You've hit some personal milestones. The team obviously getting through all the injury issues and still coming through as a 2nd seed in the tournament. Just what has this season meant to you as a coach?
Well, like I said, it's definitely been a challenging one. The 200 wins was great, and that was a neat accomplishment at the moment, and you kind of move on and move past it. But that was just means I've had a lot of good players and been here for a little while. So, but I think the season as a whole, it's been fun. I just enjoy what I'm doing. It's a great group of girls, and we have a good time. So, I think we have a good balance between focusing and what we want to do, but also enjoying the moments, because I think maybe when I first few years of coaching, you kind of are real intense and too focused on the winning aspect of it. But allowing God to do some pretty cool things with the group of girls makes it a lot of fun.